guys, it's Kimmy. How are you? Hey, I was sitting here washing my hair and I said, I need to do a video on this. I am really working to be a better content person, y'all. I don't think about stuff until after the fact. I'm supposed to think about it before I start. So today I wanted to show you though really quick. I am clarifying my hair. I'm clarifying my hair. You may say, why do you need to clarify your hair, Kimmy? What is a clarifier anyway? So a clarifier takes all that gook out, okay? Like if you use a lot of heavy products, if you're using creams and oils and for me, I use hair gels, I use leave-ins and all of that. And sometimes if I have so much gunk and build up and residue in my hair, my products won't work. And that's when it started looking white and flaky and, just extra. So I was like, wait a minute. So I bought this Suave. Yes, it's cheap Suave. Daily Clarifying. Now, if you know, we are not using this on our hair every single day. I'm dripping like crazy. Hold on. We are not using this on our hair every single day. There is no way. But ever so often, you do need to clarify and get, like it says even here, get all the excess oil, the buildup and the residue out of our hair so our products will last. I don't work for Suave, but I like this product. So what happened a few weeks ago, I did my hair and I noticed it just wasn't curling right. My curls were not taken the way I need them to curl. So I said, girl, you got to do something because why your hair looking like this? And if my curls don't curl, y'all already know I got a problem. I can't function if my curls ain't curling. So I said, I got to do something. So before that, I had used a few products that had oil in it because I'm always trying something different. Let me stand up. I'm always trying something different in my hair. And again, the oils that was in that particular product coated my hair. So especially if you're natural, even if you're not natural, whatever, if you're natural, especially if you're natural. But I would assume, and it's been a while since I had a perm or like a relaxer, creamy crack they call it, or even if you're of a different ethnicity. Now that's why it says daily, because some ethnicities like my Caucasian sisters and my Spanish friends, sometimes they wash their hair every single day because they say it's oily. So they would use this daily clarifying. But again, most black people, we are not using something on our hair every single day. So once I use a clarifier and it does lather up good, now I can feel it does strip your hair a little bit. So it's a little drying, but that's okay because I'm going to wash it with my regular shampoo, which is my Tresemme. I showed y'all that recently. But I'm going to show you my Tresemme. So this clarifying will strip it a little bit. And not in a bad way, but it's just really getting all that excess oil, excess gunk out. And then I just use my Tresemme. Okay? I go behind it, and that's going to add some, add the nutrients back to it a little bit, so I can work with it. Because, like I said, if my curls ain't curling, y'all know I got a problem. So you do need to clarify your hair. Again, I ain't doing that every day. But I will, maybe, I don't even do it monthly, really. But you'll know when it's time. If you're putting products on your hair and you going for a certain look and it's not working, that's when you'll know it's time to clarify. So for me, I typically wash my hair usually every couple of weeks now. My sister has really helped me to see we don't need to wash our hair as much as we do. I think a friend of hers helped her to see that. And even as black people, we do not have to wash our hair sometimes as often as we do wash it. And again, for me, if I get the right hookup going, then I don't, when I say hookup, my curls curling, then I don't have to worry about it. But I'll know when it's time. So see how they hanging right now in this condition? That's what we're looking for, y'all. That's what we're looking for. So what I'll do is I'm going to come back after I do everything. I'm not going to hold y'all while I do everything today, I don't think. Because I don't think, well, y'all want to hang out with me? It's up to you. It's up to you. I'll let y'all hang out with me for a minute. Let me see. Because I ain't really ready for all that, I don't think. I think we're going to stop it here. I'll come back and post part 2. That's what we'll do. This is part 1, and I'll come back and do part 2. As you can see how my curls are gelling and all that. So let's do that. This is part 1. And I'll come back and add part 2. Stand by. Okay, I wanted to show y'all how squeaky clean this is. Let me cut the water off. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's dry. It is dry, but all that excess oil and product and grease that was in it, even my hands are dry. So some of y'all gonna say, girl, are you trying to dry my hair out like that? It depends on how you wear your hair. So now I'm about to put the conditioner in, okay? This is not a leave-in. This is just a conditioner, Tresemme. And it's for moisture. So I'm gonna put that in really quick, hold on. And then you'll see I use a lot. Look, I use all that. I go through conditioner like it's like they give it away for free. But I really like my hair to be coated. Y'all hear Jeffrey in the background. See, he don't want to be on the camera, but he want to be on the camera. That's okay. That's why when I get him, come on. So you can see how it's actually adding some softness there. Hold on, I use a lot, like I said. I go through this stuff. It's kind of cheap, you know. I mean, you don't want to waste it, but I like a lot of conditioner. Let me move that. So I got another handful, and I'll put it on this side and come all through. Because when I get ready to put that gel in there, I'm going to go ahead and take y'all upstairs with me. I'm going to put all, this is going to be one video. But you can see how it's coming back to life. I could run my fingers through it. Before I could not. That stuff was so hard and dry like a piece of toast. All right, here we go. So see how my fingers gliding through there? Now we adding that back in there. And we're going to do them 2 gels again. And today's video really was about the need to clarify, you know. And then them curls should be popping. See how, look at that, look at that. So when I put that black gel, my 2 gels on it, it's gonna look good. Okay. So let me just run my fingers through here a little bit. I don't take a lot of time with my hair like I should. I really don't. I know some people take hours and hours and hours doing their hair, but never have, probably never will. You get to a certain age, you be like, I'm just glad I have some hair. Just keeping it a buck. Just glad I got some hair, you know. I'm not anti-wig. It's not something I prefer to do. I hope I don't have to wear wigs. Some people enjoy wearing them. I've never enjoyed them. I only tried it a couple times. I did wear one to work one time. The people loved it. They was like, you should do that more often. You know, anytime you do something different, they're like, you should do that more often. But wigs is just not my thing. Again, it ain't something I want to do. I hope I don't have to. And then it's always the difference between you want to do something. And I'm about to rinse this out, but the water might be loud. It's always the difference between you got to do something and you want to do something. I'm going to rinse my bottle off because I don't like putting it under the sink with all this stuff on it. You know, so I hope I don't have to wear wigs. That's why I went natural about, almost 15 plus years ago. And the crazy thing about it, this is my 4th set of hair. I always say my 4th set of hair because even though I've been natural for so long, you would think it would grow. Hold on. Now to rinse off the conditioner. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, it feels so good, y'all. So see, I had to get all that extra. I'm not using a leave-in today. I'm not using one today. I think last time I did my hair with y'all, I used Kinky Curly. But today I'm not using one at all. So look at this. Woo! 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 Okay. All right, so now we're gonna go upstairs. But like I was saying, hold on. Let me do like that because I gotta get my selfie stick. But like I was saying, I know our hair only sometimes grow the way it grows, right? Like if you were born and your genes are to have long hair. Put my glasses on. Oh, sorry, y'all. This camera is crazy. I know y'all like, what kind of... Okay, here we go. I gotta go get my selfie stick. But what I was going to say is, I know, you know, some of y'all gonna say, well, your hair is only gonna be what you was born with, you know. And I kind of think that too, because I've been natural, like I said. I get my selfie stick. I've been natural for years. And you would think, my eye is itching. My eye is itching so bad. You would think that I would have hair down to my back, not putting chemicals in it for like 15 years. But that's not the case. My hair only will grow so far. That's all it will do. That's it. And hold on. Yeah, my hair will only grow so far, and then it won't do anything else. So again, I'm just happy to have hair. I don't stress about the length of it. See how I can comb it so easily? And I don't even have a leave-in. Now, I'm gonna tell you about my sister again. The reason I use her as my point of reference is because she's my sister. And our hair is not the same, but I take a lot of hair tips from her. And we're gonna do a side part. I take a lot of hair points from her because that's just what sisters do. So, as you can see, I already got some wave going on there, and I ain't even put nothing in it yet. I got some wave going on, so once I put this gel, we gonna be rocking and rolling. So let's go. So like I was going to say, I done had braids in my hair. I just take a glob of gel and just do like this. I done had braids in my hair a couple times. And every time I get braids, and I'm about to get them again, I think I'm about to get them again because I got a little project going on and I just cannot be bothered with my hair. I'll show y'all when I get them. And then I just rake it through. But anyway, I got braids one time, and lo and behold, that stupid person, I shouldn't call them stupid, but it wasn't their fault, but the hair was cheap. So it wasn't their fault. I can't even blame the person who did the install. I cannot. The hair was cheap, and it damaged my hair when I took it. Now I used to wear braids back in the day, and a lot of y'all have been watching these videos on YouTube like me, and it's telling us about getting this braid hair, that it's not good for us. It is warning us, hey, stay away from this hair. It's got chemicals. And that's why I vowed I would never get them again. But because I got this project, I just do not want to have to do my hair. Y'all see how quick I'm doing this? So this is just because I'm filming, but I would go a little bit slower. But I want y'all to see the finished product. And that's all I have to do to my hair. And all these years I've been getting perms and stuff, I probably never even needed no perm. I gotta go back down here and do a thumbnail. But now this center of my hair is a little shorter. You can see it, it's not even. And I don't even try to get my hair even no more. All that, it's gotta be even. I don't do none of that. I do not try to get it even. I don't even cut the ends a lot. So I'm not an expert on healthy hair. I can just tell you what has worked for my hair, and that I actually have hair. Because if you see a lot of women in their 40s through 60s, no fault of their own, they may not even have a lot of hair because we've been conditioned to get these chemicals and conditioned to get these weaves, and I ain't gonna lie, they be looking cute. I ain't gonna lie, I would love to give me one. But again, your girl is just not going to do certain things anymore. I'm just not. Now, I got my nails done recently, and they cute as a button, I ain't gonna lie. They're cute. They're cute. They're not fake chips or anything. She did some kind of gel. But I don't even know if I'm gonna get that again. I might just go back to polishing my own nails like I have been doing, because I don't like anything that's gonna be adding extra chemicals to my body. And I did not like, this is the one gel I use, Eco Style Black. And I come behind it and I use this Ampro, old fashioned Ampro, and it set it off, y'all. It sets it off. So we about to do it, okay? I'm about to go out with Jeffrey and some of his coworkers. They are going to a Mexican restaurant. They just haven't seen each other in a while. So I'm gonna go. It's a restaurant that we go to all the time. I actually like it. So I'll get some chicken. Cause your girl getting back on track. I've been walking, I've been cutting out them smoothies. So I usually just try to put this black gel. You see how the curls are just clumping up though? See, I like it when they look clumpy like that. Yes, look at that, clump, clump, clump. Clump, clump, clump it up. Clump, clump, clump it up. So we're gonna go to this Mexican restaurant, and I'll get some chicken fajitas. I'll tell them to cook it in light oil, because they really don't need no oil in my opinion, but people act like they can't cook something without oil. I told y'all that story before when I was losing weight really good the first time on Weight Watchers. And I realized my cholesterol number was going up though. I said, well, why my cholesterol going up? And come to find out, because I was ordering like, give me the grilled chicken with double broccoli. Well, the double, y'all see that clump, 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 clump it up. So what they was doing though is putting extra oil, putting oil on my veggies. So I'm thinking I'm eating healthy, you know. My cholesterol number was going up, so I realized, I said, oh, that's because they're cooking everything in oil. That's why when you cook at home, you can control stuff more. Because I don't use a lot of oil. Y'all know me and Jeff be duking it out about that oil. I do not use a lot of oil. I do not use a lot of salt at home. But when I'm eating out, that's when they get me. Well, that's when I get got. Okay, let me show y'all. Okay. So these are the clumpy curls. And people always say, how your hair just naturally do that? It does. I didn't put no leave-in in this either. So these are my curls. The curls are curling. The curls are curling. So I want to show you the back. Now I gotta get a mirror so I can see it. So sometimes my hair is kind of thin. This is a tip for you guys too. I gotta get the mirror so I can see. Yeah, so in the middle, you see right here, where it looks a little spacey and thin, what I do once I finish is I have my picks. I usually just use this one, but I went and bought me some colored ones. I love everything with color, just makes me feel better. So I got a 3-pack. I got a pink one in my purse. But what I'll do is, and you may have some spaces in your head too, take it and just kind of lift up like that from the root. Kind of lift it up, see? That way it don't look like I got a bald spot back there. Okay? Just kind of lift. And once it dries, it's gonna look really nice. So I just lift it up a little bit after it dries. My sister doesn't like to have her hair wet, but I don't mind it. I've been doing it for so long. I really don't. So this will set, I'll be able to wear it like this for a day or two with the curls looking like this. I have to re-wet it tomorrow. I have to re-wet it. And I usually come in and pull them loose a little bit because that black gel really help them get clunky or clumpy. would be a better word. And I just love it. So anyway, hopefully I dropped some gems on you today, and you will be able to clarify your hair if you're having some problems. Because sometimes you're like, let me just cut this stuff, or let me just go get a weave, or let me just go do whatever. And sometimes we just got to get back to a clean head. And using the same shampoo and all that every time, it could add a little build up too. Okay? So again, as always, I'm not a professional. I can just tell you my personal experience. And that's what I do. So until next time, guys, I will see you later. Go out there, be great. Do something fun for yourself. It's a beautiful day here in Georgia. Let me just show y'all really quick. Out this house. Look at that. It's beautiful outside. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So your girl about to get out there and do something. Like I said, I think we're going to the Mexican restaurant. So I'm gonna try to eat healthy because I'm feeling good. I'm getting back on track. I can see my pants actually coming up more. I'll do a little video, maybe. I gotta see what I'm wearing tonight, but I'll do a little video so y'all can actually see me and see how I'm doing, okay? So I'm gonna say bye, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Have a great weekend.